Okay, well, so very good morning to one and all. Uh, we are going to start the session now. So last class we were discussed about the some portion of hash handling system. So today also we are going to discuss little more uh, aspects of hash handling system. So last class we were discuss about mm, how the ass can be handled. Okay, so what are the different type of handling system is available? Okay, how it is used? All those things we were discussed. So normally, mechanical based ass handling system, pneumatic based ass handling system, and steam jet based ass handling system, and so many types of ass handling system we were discussed. Okay, right? So these are all different type of ass handling system. So today we are going to discuss about the how to control these ash handling, okay, system. What are the different equipment or the instrument used to treat the ash, okay? So that will be going to discuss today, okay? So first we'll move to the today's agenda of the session. So last class we were discussed about ash handling circuits, water steam circuit, air gas circuit, cooling water circuit, and also disadvantages of coal power plants. So today we are going to discuss about the ash handling aspects, okay, and boiler. So this is our today agenda of the session. So why ash handling is difficult? Okay, we were discussed that is reason for difficult ash handling because ash is normally at hot, so hot conditions. So you have to take care of the ash, okay, and it should be properly disposed from furnace. And ash is normally an abrasive nature, and also it's a dusty and irritative, so it should be properly handled. Otherwise, it will impact to the handled person. Okay, so a lot of human involved in hash handling, so that human also affected due to the dust, okay, of ash. So you have to use proper protective equipments. There is personal protective equipments, PPE kits we have to, so that people they have to use, okay, like face mask, okay, helmets, and some protective equipments, everything they have to use, okay. So these are the reasons, okay, the difficult for handling ash. So typical ash handling plant also we were discussed. So if our coal is a good one, then the ash produced is very less. If a coal is a poor quality one, then ash will become more. So every day, more than 5,000 ton of ash come out from your furnace if you use uh, uh, sorry, if we produce 2000 megawatt power from the thermal power plant, so every day you have to uh, uh, remove the ash from the furnace area, like 5,000 tons you have to remove. So it's a very big problem. That is a ash handling is a very big problem. Okay, so you have to properly handle. Okay, that's why you need some loading devices and ash handling devices, trucks, wagons, all are required. Okay, so that is we were discussed yesterday. And also we discussed about the mechanical system, hydraulic system, pneumatic system, and steam jet system. That is also we were discussed yesterday. So with help of this system only, we are removing ash, that is ash is in the furnace area, that ash is transported from furnace to the ash storage area or ash disposal area. So some of the system we were discussed, that is mechanical built conveyor based system, and the steam jet system along with the pneumatic. Then each system advantages and disadvantages, and what is meant by hydraulic ash handling system, how with the help of hydraulic, that is water is used in a hydraulic ash handling system, and low velocity hydraulic system, high velocity hydraulic system, how we are used for ash handling, all those things we were discussed. and some of the disadvantages of pneumatic, okay, and also some advantages of pneumatic we were discussing, right? Now today we come to the some additional portion of ash handling system, that is dust collection and dust disposal. Okay, so this is the today agenda. Okay, after that we will move to the boiler. Okay, so this is about today's session. Okay, we will come to the point. So dust, what is mean by dust? Dust is a very fine particle, okay, is present in the ash, okay. So normally it's range from zero point zero 0.01 micron to 1 micron. So it's a very minute. So you know what is the meaning of micron? It's uh, very minute particle. Micron, you know, 1,000 parts of mm, 1 mm. Okay, so that is a micron. No, so that kind of fine particles is present in your ash. That is called dust. Okay, so you have to properly treat its dust. Otherwise, it will give uh, uh, impact to the ash handling persons. Okay, and also impact to the environment if we are not properly treated. Okay, so the ash particle, the fly ash particle also present in your dust. Okay, so that fly ash particle directly goes to the atmosphere, means that as the environmental becomes more dirtier. Okay, so it will give a lot of environmental impact. Okay, to the peoples also and the environmental. Okay, so we have to some breathing problem like cancers, asthma, some short of breathing, all those things comes through this effect. So we have to treat this ash, fly ash, and also dust, okay, in proper manner. So that is the main requirement of the dust collector. So what is mean by dust collector is, dust collector is a device which is used to collect all the dust present in the fly ash. Okay, so that is fly ash is nothing but comes from your flue gas comes from your furnace area. No, that is called fly ash and dust. Okay, right. So the requirement for a good dust collector is first one, they able to remove fine particle. That is I already told, less than 1 micron particle also you have to remove. So that is the one of the main requirement of a good dust collector. And second one, low operation and maintenance cost. So if you operate a dust collector means, so it should be an easy to it should be easy to operate, at the same time the cost of maintenance should be very low, and capital cost also it should be low. Currently we can buy it easily. Okay, so these are the some of the requirements of dust collector. And some other requirements are resistance to erosion by fly ash. So normally I already told fly ash as some chemical composition. Fly ash contains having some chemical composition, means that chemical composite eroded. Okay, it has some erosion and property. So that erosion may be okay, occurred on your chimney and the path. Okay, means that a component may be uh, easily damaged. So you have to properly, okay, collect. So that is one of the function of your, or one of the requirement of the dust collector. So the dust collector should resist to the erosion of the fly ash. Okay. Next one, occupy minimum floor space. So already the plant of our thermal power plant is a very bigger one. So if you if you use a dust collector also as bigger one means, okay, then the power plant size is, okay, very big. That means it occupies more space. Okay, already power plant other components are a bigger one. And again your dust collector also a bigger one means your plant size need your plant size is very big, so it's occupying more space. So your dust collector should be a compact one, so it needs only minimum floor space. At the same time, the dust should be removed, okay, from your flue gases. Properly should be removed and then will be treated and will be sent to the atmosphere. And next one, operate high efficiency at all loads. So various load conditions we have discussed now. In the last few classes, we were discussed about load condition. So peak load, okay, maximum load, and different kind of loads. Okay, so depending upon the usage, okay, demand, okay, the load is varied. The thermal power plant load can be varied. Okay, so the based upon the load, the efficiency of a plant also increase or affected. Okay, so for various load condition and have various efficiency plant condition. Okay, plant efficiency. If it is a high one, means that your dust collector also should cooperate with the all type of load and all type of plant operations. Okay, so medium load conditions, heavy operation condition, all those things, your dust collector should cooperate. That means you should flexible. Okay, that kind of system you have to develop in a thermal power plant. So dust collector should have that requirement. Okay, so these are the some of the requirement of good dust collector. Next, so dust collection and disposal. In coal-fired boilers, the flue gases have certain particles of solid matter called smoke or dust. So what is dust or smoke mean? So due to the combustion of coal, okay, so flue gases comes from your furnace area. That flue gases have certain particle of solid matter. So it has some solid particle. So that solid particle is called as smoke or dust. Okay. So what is the particle size? I already told it's range from 1 to 100 micron. So if the range of your particle size, the solid matter particle size is range from 1 micron to 100 micron, that is called as dust. So this is the actual definition for dust. So a particle size is, please note it, 1 to 100 micron. If the particle size is more than 100 micron, then that is called cinder. So this is a basic difference between dust and cinder. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, without collecting these solid matter or smoke, okay, that will create impact to the society, I already told. So for that, you have to use some dust collecting device. Okay. So for that, there are two different type of dust collectors commonly used in thermal power plant. One of the dust collector is mechanical dust collector, and second one is called electrostatic dust collector. Okay. So how the ash is handled, we were discussed with help of mechanical, pneumatic, steam, okay, and hydraulic handling system. We handle the ash from furnace to ash disposal. In a similar manner, okay, the dust present in the flue gas. So dust is nothing but 1 to 100 micron particle, solid matter particle present in your flue gas. Okay, that should be removed, okay, before go to the chimney. So that is the main intention of your dust collector. So for that, we use two different, one is called mechanical dust collector, second one is called electrostatic dust collector. Okay, now we'll see the mechanical dust collector. What are the different type of mechanical dust collector normally used is, one is dry type dust collector and second one is called wet type dust collector. In the types dust collector, it has two types. One is called gravitational separator, second one is called cyclonic separator. In the wet type dust collector, it has two types. One is called spray type scrubber and the second one is a packed bed scrubber. So these are the four different type of dust collectors. So dry type two type, wet type two type. We have normally used four different type of mechanical dust collector used in the thermal power plant for collection of dust. Okay. Now we will see the mechanical dust collector. In that mechanical dust collector, first one is dry type dust collector. In that dry type dust collector, okay, we have used, okay, a gravitational type dust collector. So here in this slide, you can see how the gravitational dust collector looks. Okay, so one end of the dust collector is connected with your flue gas, that is dust gas, that dust laden flue gas is connected inlet portion, and the clean air, that is your chimney portion, is connected with the other end. Okay, so the center portion you have a cylinder like shape, okay, and the lower part of your the cylinder horizontal space and horizontal shape cylinder is there. In that, okay, air is will be the air will be passed to the inlet area. So due to the gravitational effect, due to the weight of the particles, okay, the solid particles, that is weighted solid particle, comes to the lower end, okay, it will goes to the dust collection, okay, dust collection area. That means a hopper is located in the lower portion. So with help of that, uh, so normal gravitation force, the solid waste is collected. The remaining part is only that clean gases that will goes to your chimney. Okay. So this is a simple in construction. So there is no mechanism is involved. Only with the pass of gravitational force, okay, we can able to collect the solid particles present in the flue gas. That's all. So this is a simple one, okay, but it is not an efficient one, okay. Okay, so that's why we introduce some additional attachment to this the gravitation dust collector. So for that, a Y-shaped or V-shaped type is used to improve the efficiency of the gravitational dust collector. And the final advancement in the gravitational dust collector is introducing the baffle plate. So with the help of baffle plate, the flow of air is okay staggered. So due to that, okay, the part of more number of particles present in the flue gases that is removed from this flue gases and it will deposit in the hopper, and the remaining gases is goes to the cleaners. So these are the three different type of gravitational dust collectors is commonly used, okay, in the thermal power plant. Okay, next, what are the advantages and disadvantages of gravitational dust collector? So gravitational dust collector is normally a simple arrangement and less capital and operating costs. These are the some of the advantages. But if you see the disadvantage, only large size and heavy particles can be removed because due to the gravitational force, the solid particles are removed. So there is no mechanism is involved. So only bulky part, that means high size of heavy particles can be removed with help of the escalator. And bulky space is required because you need a bulky horizontal shape dust collector, cylinder based dust collector. Okay, that shape is look like a horizontal cylinder. Okay, so you need a large number of space. Okay, for implementing dust collection system. So these are the some of the disadvantages. That's why we are moving to the another type of dust collector, that is one is cyclone separator. So cyclone separator is one of the famous dust collector, okay, that is commonly used in thermal power plant. Most of the thermal power plants and some furnaces, okay, you can see the cyclone separator. So the cyclonic effect, okay, is created inside your chamber. So the chamber is shown in this picture, okay. You can see the gas is comes from your furnace, that is your flue gases comes from your furnace tangentially inwarded to your cyclonic separator, and the shape of the cyclonic separator is like a cone shape. Okay, the lower portion is look like a cone shape. So due to the cone shape, okay, the cyclonic effect will be created. Okay, that means like a vortex. Okay, cyclonic vortex, inner vortex and outer vortex. Okay, there will be a in between the flue gas is rotated with help of, okay, some forced, okay, forced flue gases is rotated. Due to that, a centrifugal force is created. So due to the centrifugal force, what will happen? The high weight of the particle present in your flue gas. That means solid matters. Okay, the solid dust matters are deposited in your cyclone separator frame. Okay, it's the outermost frame. The particles are deposited. At the center portion only you have a gases. Okay, clean gases, because the vortex, due to the vortex, okay, and cyclone cone effect. Okay, due to and also the centrifugal force. Okay, only the clean gases is in the center portion, and remaining solid particle is touches to the cyclonic separator surface. So the cyclonic, due to the cyclonic effect, the clean gases come out from your outlet, and that will connected to your chimney, so it will move, the flue gases move from your cyclonic cone center to your chimney, so only clean gases went to your atmosphere. Okay, likewise this construction is works. Okay, so this is commonly used. So what are the advantages of cyclonic separators? Are high efficient for bigger particles, low maintenance costs. Simple, cheap, and these are the some of the advantages and disadvantages. Now you can see the uh, now you can see one video related to cyclonic separator. After that, we'll move to the next one.
Sir, audio not audible.
accused particles are different sizes.
So due to the centrifugal force, okay, the solid particle is touch with your surface of your cyclone separator. So the bulky size particle, solid particle, is deposited in your separate cyclone separator surface, and the center part you have only clean air. That clean air goes to a chimney. Okay. Likewise, the cyclonic separator is works. Okay. So the solid bulky particles, okay, bulky size solid particles is discharged in the downwards. With help of hopper, you can collect the dust. Okay, right. So this is about the cyclonic separator. Right. Now we'll come to the uh, other type of dust collector. Okay, so this is about the cyclonic separator. Now we'll come to the other type of mechanical dust collector, that is wet type. So normally previous two different type of dust collector, that is gravitational type dust collector and cyclonic dust collector, cyclonic separator, is called a dry type dust collector. Now we will see wet type dust collector. So in the wet type dust collector, okay, we added some water injection system. Okay, with help of water spray, okay, we capture the uh, dust present in the flue gas. So this is a simple arrangement. Okay, something like a gravitational method. only the center portion you have a water spray jets is there. So with the help of spray nozzle, we are able to spray the water. So that flue gases, okay, having some dust particle. So if combined with your this with this water, so automatically, okay, only the solid particles is removed from the bottom of your dust collector, and the clean gases only goes to the exhaust chimney. So likewise, thus that the wet type dust collector is formed. Okay, so the important is lower portion dust collector hopper, the upper portion connected to the chimney, and the tangentially the flue gases is passed. So due to the flue gases passes over the tank, okay, the water also simultaneously injected with the help of spray nozzle. So spray nozzle is normally a fine injector. With help of that, okay, injection is takes place. So due to that, water is mixed with the dust. So only the clean gases goes. Okay. So one of the main disadvantages is, okay, we have to treat the uh, dust particle. Okay, so I'll mixing with water the fly ash particles. Some of the fly ash particle having some chemical, okay, having some chemical combustion. So due to that, so some chemical action, chemical reactions maybe takes place inside your chamber. So what we have to do is we have to neutralize the chemical reaction. So that is one of the main drawback for the wet type dust collector. So after uh, controlling the chemical neutralization, then only the sludges, that means sludges is nothing but the dust and your water particle is removed from this chamber to the uh, uh, dust disposal area. Okay, so likewise we have to control. So this is about wet type dust collector. And the last one we are going to discuss, that is electrostatic precipitator. This is also commonly used in thermal power plant. So with help of some electronic ionization concept, okay. So the dust is removed, okay. So this is normally, okay, uh, uh, most of the steam thermal power plant and thermal power plant or coal-based fire thermal power plant is used, okay, and also some furnace also they use the electrostatic precipitator. So the concept behind on the electrostatic precipitator is, okay, so due to the ionization effect, okay, one that in the electrostatic precipitator you have a two plates. One is called positive, second one is called negative plates. So due to the power supply, okay, the ionization effect will be created on the one plate, okay. So due to the ionization, the effect, okay, the flue gases pass through the electroprecipitator. So due to the ionization effect, okay, one of the plate is positive, another one is in negative charge. So the positive plate ionization takes place, okay. So due to the effect, okay, the negatively charged plate is, okay, attracted. Okay, so due to this effect, okay, the dust is deposited in your and that will be removed frequently, okay, time interval, okay. One is the removal of dust the present in the flue gases, okay. After remove means only the flue gases is there, that is uh, uh, after removal of the dust particle removing the flue gases, only the clean gases comes from the outlet of your electrostatic precipitator, that will goes to the chimney. So likewise, this arrangement uh, uh, made in the electrostatic precipitator. You can see one video, then you will understand better. So it has two phase with help of ionization effect. Okay, the dust particle is captured. So only the clean gases is sent to your chimney. Okay, this is the concept. But if you see the video, you will get better understanding about electrostatic precipitator. Please see the video. electrostatic precipitator is a device that removes the dust particle from a flowing gas such as air. Okay, flowing gas is nothing but flue gas. Okay, using with the force of an induced electrostatic attraction. So the concept is electrostatic attraction. Okay, so like charges repel, unlike charges attract. This is called electrostatic attraction. So precipitators are highly efficient filtration. Okay. So the principle of electrostatic precipitator. So it is the method of dust collection that uses electrostatic force and consists of discharge wire and collecting plate. Okay. The discharge wire, okay, is a high voltage is applied, and with help of this high discharge wire, okay, due to the high voltage, the ionization effect is happened. Okay. So what is mean by aerosol? Aerosol is nothing but the combination of dust and mist. Okay, that is normally in the flue gases. That is called aerosol. Okay, aerosol that flows between the collecting phase and discharge wires. Okay, so discharge wires and collecting phase. These are the two important contains in your electrostatic precipitator. So this is your gas flow. Okay. So this is your discharge wire. So your gas flow goes to the discharge wire means, okay, what will happen? The ionization effect is created. Due to that, okay, the collective plate is negatively charged, and your discharge wire is a positive. So automatically the discharge wireல பட்டிருக்கிற அந்த உங்களோட அந்த dust particle வந்து என்ன collective plateல போய் touch ஆகி ஒட்டிக்கும். Okay, so one is positive, another one is negative. Due to this, okay, that electrostatic charge to separate the particle from a dirty gas stream. High voltage current electrode are used to establish strong electric field. This field is called corona. So corona, what is the effect? The same kind of the word used here also. So negatively charged particles as they pass through the device, this force the particle onto the wall. Collection of the plate are used. This collection of surface. Sorry. So what are the different type of ESPs? Plate type. Okay. So இப்போ நம்ம பார்த்தது plate type, tubular type, plate wire type. So many types also there. Okay. So the general reaction is one is positive, another one is negative. So while passing the flue gases, okay, it touch with the one that discharge wire மேல படும்போது ionization effect நடக்குது. So ஒன்னு வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா negatively charged இருக்குது, ஒன்னு வந்து positively charged இருக்குது. So the flue gas it touchனா touch wire discharge wire மேல touch ஆகும்போது so ionization effectனால அது நெகட்டிவா சார்ஜ் ஆகுது. So collective charge பாசிட்டிவா இருக்கறனால அதுல போய் அட்ராக்ட் ஆகுது. So dust வந்து ரிமூவ் ஆயிடுது. So frequent interval you can remove the dust. Okay, so the remaining part is only the cleaner that will goes to the chimney. Okay, so this way you can collect the dust with help of electrostatic precipitator. Okay. So we will come to this slide. So this is the concept behind on the electrostatic precipitator. So what are the advantages? Fine dust particle can be removed efficiently, low maintenance cost, easy to operate. Dust is collected in dry form. So without using water, okay, you can easily collect. So ionization effect nala easier we can collect. Disadvantage is high capital cost. So cost of running also more and high capital cost. Space requirement is high. So with the increase of gas velocity, so dust collection efficiency is used. So gas ஓட velocity increase பண்ணா the effect of your dust collection வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கம்மி ஆயிடும். Okay. So low velocity we have to pass it through that electrostatic precipitate, then only we get more amount of dust. Okay. So these are the some of the advantages and disadvantages. Okay. Now we'll come to the boiler. So now we'll come to the end of the session. So we were discussed different type of dust collection. Okay. So now we'll move to this boiler. Boiler is a purpose of the boiler is to generate the steam. So we were already discussed different type of boiler in thermal engineering subjects. Okay. So everything we were studied in thermal engineering. What are the functions of boiler? What is the function of economizer? What is the function of condenser? How it is used? Okay. All those things we were discussed. Only just reminding purpose I put this slide. So a boiler or steam generator is a closed vessel in which water is under pressure is converted into steam, always designed to absorb maximum amount of heat release in the process of combustion. So due to the process of combustion, okay, it absorb maximum amount of heat and convert the water into steam. That is the function of your boiler. What are the different type of boilers is used now? Horizontal and vertical inclined boiler based upon the axis. Okay, then fire tube boiler. Second one is normally used. That is hot gases goes to the tube, water is surrounded around the tube. So based upon that, okay, the water gets more heat and converted into steam. So this is one of the example is locomotive boilers. Okay. And water tube boiler, that is also commonly used in the thermal power plant. So water is inside the tube and hot gases surrounded them. So automatically water gets heat. Gets maximum heat and converted into steam. Okay, so that will goes to the superheater and will convert into superheated steam. That will go to the turbine, and due to the expansion process, the turbine start rotate. So turbine and generator both are coupled. So turbine rotate means generators also rotate. So we will get power. So by this way, we can produce the power in the thermal power plant. So this is about water tube boiler and forced circulation boiler. So circulation of water is done by forced pump. That is Benson and Lehman type boiler is comes under forced circulation boiler. And natural circulation boiler, circulation of water in the boiler takes place due to the natural convection current produced by the application of heat. So this is also some type of boiler. And high pressure boiler, that is Lehman and Benson boiler. It produces maximum pressure, steam pressure 80 bar. So high pressure if you want to create, okay, that means steam producing capacity if you want increasement, you can go with high pressure boiler. So these are the different type of boiler used in the thermal power plant. So that's all from your thermal power plant. Okay. So coal-based thermal power plant today we have completed. So you have to prepare well for the coal-based thermal power plant. So what is the coal-based thermal power plant? What is the difference between steam and coal-based thermal power plant? And what are the different circuits involved in your coal-based thermal power plant? How it is works? And what are the two byproducts in the coal? Okay, that is ash and hot gases. How the ash is treated, what with help of what kind of handling system, ash handling system, the ash is disposed. Okay, and how the gases, poisonous gas is treated, how the dust is removed from your flue gases. Okay, what is being with dust? All those things we were discussed, and finally we discuss about the boiler. Okay. And what is cyclonic effector, electrostatic precipitator is what, and finally we discuss about boiler. So that's all from. If you have any question, you can ask. So from tomorrow onwards, we will move to the next chapter of the first unit. Okay. So another type of power plant, and finally we are going to discuss about the how to improve this thermal power plant. Okay, the plant efficiency, how we can improve. For that, what are the system is additionally we can add up with the system to improve the efficiency of this plant. That is we are going to discuss. Okay, so that's all from now. You have any questions, you can ask, otherwise we can leave.
No, sir.
No doubt.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, you can leave. Okay.